Hey, what's up everybody? This is Sage Lewis from Search Engine Guide. My main computer's in the shop, so we're up here in the red room of Sage Rock, and this is what's in the news. Official announcement from Google on duplicate content. Everybody's always wondering in search engine optimization, having the same content on your website, does it hurt you or is it just a nuisance? Google does not typically penalize for duplicate content, but duplicates content can cause issues for certain pages to rank well. There you have it. That's the official word. It's always been the official word. Duplicate content does not penalize you. It does not penalize you. But what can happen is they might pick the wrong content, the content that doesn't have the higher page rank, and so that can be an issue, but it does not hurt you in the search engine. So throw all the content you run around on your website. From the Microsoft Ad Center, adcentercommunity.com, introducing a fourth mainline ad placement on live search in the US. So if you go to live.com and you do a search, instead of seeing 3 ads, you will, at the top of the page, you'll now see 4 ads. I would show you that, except I'm still only seeing 3 ads, but this is hot off the presses. So this could be interesting if you haven't spent a lot of time in your Ad Center account. You might go back as this initiative gets rolled out and take a closer look, because the reason they're doing this is because the people at the top of the page get more clicks. And if you get more clicks, they get more money. Maybe you get more money. So it might be a good thing. This is something to keep an eye on, but it is changing the landscape of the Ad Center. Search Engine Watch is reporting that Meva has announced plans to launch a new online advertising platform. The platform will be launched through a phased rollout. The first phase will be a beta release expected in the 4th quarter of 2008. This was getting a lot of buzz. You always want to keep up on the second-tier search engines, because if you didn't find them useful in the past, they are diligently working on new things today, and so what didn't work yesterday might work today. So keep an eye out for the 4th quarter of 2008 for Meva's new platform. At the AdWords Help group at Google, geo-targeting came up, and people wanted to know how close, how small of a geo-targeted area should you focus on. And the gist is this: you should probably not do more closer than 20 miles. So typically you shouldn't go smaller than 20 or 30 miles around, since if your radius is too small, it's likely to miss traffic from people that are actually in your target area. That's the official response. But really, this geo-targeting is not perfect, because the IP address of a visitor usually resides at their cable company or their phone company, not at their house. So Google is promoting this 20 or 30 mile radius because chances are their central headquarters, the central office for their cable company or their phone company, where their internet actually resides, is within that radius, and you'll pick them up that way. So 20 to 30 mile radius when you're geo-targeting over at Google. Search Engine Watch reports that AOL now aggregates email from Gmail, Hotmail, and Yahoo. They've enabled users to aggregate their email from Gmail, Hotmail, and Yahoo on the AOL.com homepage. This is revolutionary because no big company has ever done this before. Now, the article does point out that you can do the same with iGoogle, but the difference is that the applications were developed by third parties, not Google themselves. So this is, once again, a change in the landscape. Things are getting more and more integrated, and now if you have an AOL account, you can check all of your other accounts, Gmail, Hotmail, and Yahoo, on there. And then finally, at the Let's Take It Offline blog at Google, it's a lot of their offline promotions. They talk about NBC Universal partners with Google TV ads. Google announced a strategic partnership with NBC Universal, in which NBCU will offer a limited amount of advertising inventory across all day parts on several of its cable networks. It's going to include things like CNBC, Sci-Fi, MSNBC, Oxygen, Sleuth, and Chiller. That is all coming starting in early 2009, so that is interesting that they are expanding that in a pretty significant way. So if you haven't looked at these TV ads at Google, you might want to give it a try. You can do a search for Google TV ads, or you can just go to google.com, let's see, /AdWords/TV ads, and you can check that out there and see if perhaps maybe that is something that is right for you. So there's a lot of interesting news in the industry. It just keeps rolling out week after week. A lot of innovative things for you savvy web marketers. Just keep coming right back here as I give you the latest web marketing news. And this is Sage Lewis from Search Engine Guide, and that is what's in the news.